Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to...
There's a hollow down in West Virginia where the coal don't shine no more. Just a rusted rail and a shuttered store and a lock on every door. He's a white boy with his daddy's name, but that name don't carry far. Just a stack of bills and a broke down truck and a dream stuck in the yard. He said, I've been swinging at the daylight, it don't swing back at me. Every dollar got a shadow, every shadow got a fee. And the preacher talks of heaven like it's something you can earn, but I'm just trying to keep the lights on with a lesson I can't learn. It's the same way, different road, same ache in the bone, same night coming down when you're feeling alone. You can draw your lines in the dirt, say who's right, who's wrong, but a hungry man don't care what side he's on. Yeah, the world might split us up, say we don't belong, but the hurt don't know what color when it's hanging on. Kansas City, there's a man punching time till his hands go numb. Got 2 jobs and a tired soul, still the rent ain't done. He's a black man with a back bow low from carrying too much strain. Every hour's bought and sold, but he's still standing in the rain. He said, boss man talks like I'm lucky just to breathe this air, but luck don't fill a stomach and it don't answer prayers. And I see folks pointing fingers about who to blame. A fight I ain't seen none of them help me make it through the night, eh? It's the same way, different road, same ache in the bone, same night coming down when you're feeling alone. You can draw your lines in the dirt, say who's right, who's wrong, but a hungry man don't care what side he's on. Yeah, the world might split us up, say we don't belong, but the hurt don't know what color when it's hanging on. And they'll sell you anger cheap, put a name on your pain, say it's somebody's fault just to keep you in chains. But a chain is a chain with a gold rush to blame, and a break feels the same when you're calling out a name. One's looking at the mountains, one's looking at the street, but they're staring at the same truth about the cost of trying to eat. Different kinds of silence, same kind of despair. Both know what it's like when nobody seems to care. If they ever crossed a path on some worn-out road, they trade a look that says what ain't never been told. Ain't no need for words when the truth cuts through. I see my life a little clearer when I'm looking at you. It's the same way, different road, same ache in the bone, same night coming down when you're feeling alone. You can draw your lines in the dirt, say who's right, who's wrong, but a broken heart don't care what side he's on. Yeah, the world might split us up, try to prove us wrong, but the hurt don't know on the grindstone if it's all you can do, and hold on to the truth when the light comes for you. Cause the line they keep drawing ain't as strong as it seems when two tired souls are just chasing the same dream.
Good morning. How y'all doing? How your mom doing? Hey, dad doing? Good morning. We'll be all the way from Australia. How y'all doing? Yes, that is called. That's going to be on the first album. That is called Same Weight, Different Road by the one and only Mr. Bishop, which will be on the first. It will be on the very first Honey Sauce, the Sono Sessions, which will be out in about a week. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. I have cultivated exactly what it is that I wanted. So, love you, can we not? Damn it. I just wanted y'all to hear it before I put it on the album. I've got one more song that I'm going to put on the album. And then that'll be it. I'm going to start burning these goddamn CDs. I'm going to start making these damn CDs. Listen, y'all think I'm playing. These are CD cases. Y'all think I'm bullshit. That's right, kids. Honey Sauce, the Sono Sessions, Volume 1. It's coming, kids. It's coming. Yeah. I want to talk about something. It's election season, and Miss Lyles, first and foremost, I want to send my deepest condolences to Miss Lyles, her husband, Mr. Lyles, and the entire Lyles family on the death of Mr. Lyles' cousin. I have said in the Discord server, along with a lot of other coffee beans, that if you need anything, Miss Lyles, you know we got you. We are here for you. You are loved, and by extension, Mr. Lyles is loved too. I don't want him to think other like. I know he probably going, hey, why this grown ass man telling he love me? Like, I don't even know this dude. Like, yo, man, hold on, and we got a birthday, and we got wait, whoa. We got a birthday? Hold on. We got a birthday up in this bitch. It is Can We Not's birthday. Oh my God! Hey! You know what? Since I'm not allowed to sing, I am not allowed to sing. Y'all hear me? On my own damn show, I'm not allowed to sing. Where they do that at? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Because I know I downloaded it. I just got to remember where the hell I put it. Where did I put that? Yeah, I can't even, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even allowed to sing on my own song, on my own show. Hey, wait a minute. I don't have to do all of that. I ain't got to do all of that. I know where it is. Because Taz sent it to me, baby. So, can we not, with your sexy, delicious ass, let me go ahead and hit you up with this, you know what I mean? Can we not is a long time coffee bean. She's been here for a hot minute. And she's hot. So that, I mean, you know, hot minute, she's been here hot. Get it? Shut up, I'm trying, goddammit. Give me a break. I'm trying. I'm trying to make magic over here and shit. Oh my God. Hold on. Because I got it. Dad sent it to me because, you know, kept telling me, Thomas, Nana said, don't sing. You better not sing. So now I can't sing on my whole damn show. So let me find it. What did I do with it? Damn it, man. I have it. I just can't. Wait a minute. Nah. You gotta get this. You gotta get this work. You gotta get this work. Daz will not let me sing. Dad's like, Thomas, I'm gonna tell Nana on you if you sing again. God damn it. I have it in here though. I got it. Unless I don't. I think I don't. I might not. It's around here someplace. Shut up. Leave me alone. Listen, I was not prepared. I wasn't prepared for the love. Like, I didn't know that. Can We Not didn't even throw no warning at a mug. She was just like, yo, my birthday and shit, yo. Like, hey. We got a Chris Lotus sighting too? Listen. Hey, Can We Not? Chris Lotus loves you. Here it is.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya.
Ow.
Happy birthday to ya.
Ow.
Happy birthday.
Look at it.
Happy birthday to ya.
Ow.
Happy birthday to ya.
Say it again.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya.
See, that's all I'm allowed to do is just play Taz singing happy birthday. We were talking about AI and something in the water, and I tried to sing Prince's Something in the Water Does Not Compute, and both Taz and Angry threatened to cut off my own goddamn mic. I'm the co-owner of the radio station. They like, yo, sing again. Watch what happens. There'll be some misunderstandings and furniture movement on a Sunday night. I'm the co-owner of the radio station. I can't even, I mean. But from all of us here at GCPR, from every coffee bean, from Coco the Goat, who shakes her ass when she wants to, from Godzilla -1, and from BSEF, as well as the Machine Gun Duck, we'd like to say a very happy birthday to the one and only Can We Not. We love you, damn it. We love the hell out of your crazy ass. So we gonna talk. I had a myriad of things I wanted to talk about this morning, but I think I'm gonna talk about something Ms. Lyles brought up, which is it's election season. Stop lying to us, goddammit. Stop lying. And in particular, the gentleman I'm talking about is running for governor of my new state of Georgia, right? Man out here making up shit. He said the stupidest. Listen, I know y'all want me to talk about that bullshit that happened this weekend. I know. Good morning, STL Blue Girl. Mwah. I know. Y'all want me to talk about that fake ass shit. I'm going to, but I'm going to do it in a roundabout ass way because I got 2.5 hours of this goddamn show. So y'all gonna get it. Don't get me wrong. Y'all gonna get it. That sounded dirty as hell, didn't it? And you gonna get it. Man trying to be governor of the state of Georgia, lying to everybody. I saw that commercial. Hey, Miss Lyles, I'm going to tell you how effed up. Morning tea time with teas in the building. Let me tell y'all how effed up that goddamn commercial was, right? I saw one version. The one that Miss Lyles put in there. When I was elevated, it was a Friday night. It's date night. Me and the wife are laid up in bed. We buck ass. We are just buck ass in the bed. Right? I'm higher than Giraffe Coochie on the ISS space station. And this commercial popped up. I howled. Morning, DJ, love you. I laughed my monkey ass off. I laughed so damn hard, I almost fell out the bed. The wife is watching me laugh. I'm laughing my ass off because I got so many questions. I have so many questions. But it also ties into that fake ass shit that happened at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Same thing, fam. Same thing. Same thing, fam. Shut up. You know what? I miss Uncle Dan. I miss Uncle Dan. I do. Angry, can we find Uncle Dan? Because I miss Uncle Dan. Same thing, fam. Listen, I just want to do this to his face. Hey, Uncle Dan, you and I got the same haircut. Same thing, fam. Same thing. I just want to do that too. Look, good morning, Thomas. I made it to my appointment, and I am at work now. The silver swan may be drained, but I am not dropping my routine. Take that, depression. You gosh damn right. So let me go ahead. Listen, we go ahead. I miss Uncle Dan. No, seriously. Same thing, fam. Same thing. Let me go ahead and start this goddamn show. We 5 minutes in. Godzilla -1 in hell. Come on, kids. Let's have us a good show, shall we? You know what? I ain't gonna do that. No. I pay a lot of money for this. This station pays a lot of money for sound effects. It does. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna do this no more. Nah. I went and got this. I gotta find my black ass. What kind of shit is this? Thomas be wanting shit and Thomas don't have it all set up and shit. Here it is. Godzilla 2014 roar. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to a Misunderstandings and Furniture Moving episode, a Monday episode of The Sound of Coffee. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild, a proud, upstanding member of the Outcast Nation. And for the Your Mama joke this morning, your mom was at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. She was there. You didn't see her, but she was there. She was with your punk ass father. So when the fake bullshit started, what'd your daddy do? Ran out, took off, boned out, left, flew the coop, whatever. And your mom was disgusted by this man. Disgusted, I tell you. You know, your mom was going to give your dad some good in the back of a limo, but he boned out on. So by the time he came back, she was gone. Guess who she was in the back of the limo with? Me, who just so happened to be down there trying to buy a sandwich. Your mom was like, my punk ass husband left me doing that bullshit. I said, wow, that's effed up. No real man would do that. To which your mom said, do you know a real man? I said, baby, I'm all true man, baby. Let me see. Mind you, your mom really wanted to find out. So on the way back to your house, while your father was sitting there kissing Trump's ass, your mom was experiencing
Daddy long stroke. You can't smoke it. Daddy long stroke. You can't toke it. Daddy long stroke. 8 inches. Come on, DV.
All I'm saying is if your father hadn't have left, he could have gave her that 3 inches of blue steel for 30 seconds and not Daddy Longstroke. Anyway. Somebody gonna kill me one day for that shit. I'm dead. I'm dead ass. Somebody's gonna murk me for that bullshit one day. I am over that White House bullshit. So it's up to you, Thomas, to talk about. Sounds like a short car ride. Way to go! What kind of shit? Sir, just give me my free Kobe's and the stroke in 1.5 seconds. All right, so we're going to be talking about some bullshit today, so y'all know what y'all get. Kobe! Come get these free Kobe's off the front, right, like they're literally on a piping hot plate right in the front of the door. Come on. Kobe! Come get these free Kobe's. Some of y'all right now like, you going to tell me all that bullshit and you got to give me a free Kobe? You can Kobe! Come get a Kobe. Come, hey, get your friend one. Get your loved ones one. Hey, Miss Lyles, you get 4. 2 for you and 2 for the husband. Kobe. Come get these free Kobe's, goddammit. Everybody come get a free Kobe. Everybody come get a free Kobe. Kobe. Just tell y'all right now, because what we're about to talk about is that bullshit. So I know the jokes is flowing just like the coffee. So Kobe. Come get these free Kobe's, please. Please come get these free Kobe's, goddammit. Kobe. Yeah, you two over in the corner trying to hide. Kobe. Mary Greenberg, I know she's around here someplace. Come get a free Kobe. And then go on, drink your mimosa. Go on there. Kobe. Come on, get the free Kobe's, kids. All right, kids. Thomas, if I may, I wanted to give a special heartfelt thank you to Can We Not for opening my eyes, getting me to toughen up, being wiser about dealing with people, and reintroducing me to myself recently. Yes. Hey, a lot of y'all don't realize behind the scene all the shit that Can We Not does. And this is why we love her to death. Morning, Nana, love you. Oh, here Nightbird did it again. Nightbird did it again. Y'all can blame her. Y'all know what's about to happen. Hey! That's right.
Oh, baby.
Hey, JD Vance was escorted right to the
Let me tell you about the softest love I ever known. Give me that couch. I came home weary, world on my back, neon nights and a heart off track. Kicked off my shoes, loosened my tie. Saw you waiting there, cushions piled high. Girl, you don't argue, you don't complain. You just open up those arms again in the quiet glow of a midnight room. You're my sanctuary in plush perfume. Give me the couch when the day gets rough and the streets get cold. You're the only one that lets me fall. Sink down deep in your sweet caress, wrapped in confidence. On my velvet embrace, softest touch in the whole wide place. You hold me close, don't say a word. Every curve of you, it's so superb. Baby, you cushion my soul tonight, make everything feel so right. In your
Gorgeous
You're rocking
loins.
my soul.
Here comes.
Give me that couch.
Oh! Every woman in this room just ovulated. Every woman in this room just ovulated. My brother E is in the building. Hey, E. Go check on your wife. She might be ready to get pregnant. That's all I'm trying to tell you, E. That's it. Listen, E. Hey. What you and Miss E do, all I'm saying is right now, after hearing that, pregnancy time. This song pops up on the Sound of Coffee. It's turning into our own unique Rickroll. Hey, Chris Lotus, you ain't bullshitting. Let somebody new come in here and talk about, I heard something about couches, and boom, there we go. No, I didn't, damn it. Don't tell my business like this, sir. Yes, you did, Ms. Lyles. I forgot we got a bricked up server now. Taz got a whole goddamn bricked up server. Wolfie, you'll come back to Australia. Listen, I'm changing underwear. Listen, Nightbird's like, I'm changing my underwear right now. Like, right now, everything from my waist down is soaked. Then we not and I are like Magnificent and Aurora as sorceresses and a child of the forest, both from effed up lives, and I love speaking to her every chance I get. All the love to my godmother. See, this is what I'm talking about. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. Bricked up for justice up in here, STL girl. We is bricked up. Bricked. We are bricked up with the licky boom boom down.
Licky boom boom down.
I'm trying to tell y'all, don't mess with it. All right. So, speaking of bullshit that we can see through, I'm going to play this ad. This is from Rick Jackson for governor. He is running for governor of the state of Georgia. Morning, Hazel. Rick Jackson is running for governor of the state of Georgia. Just started my first bill. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hey. We are about to get us a janky. A real true-to-life goddamn janky. Listen. It has been a dream of mine and Angry's since the Jankies began, okay? It has been a dream of ours since the Jankies began. My very first year on TikTok, I just started noticing how much bullshit was going on and how janky it was. Talking to Angry, who is like, Angry's a mad scientist who's just mad. He ain't even a scientist. He just mad. Anywho. So we have been planning, actually having an actual janky. I told Angry, if you ever a legit janky, a lejanky, if you will, a lejanky. That's what they say in France. What do you call a janky in France? Lejanky. I always told Angry, if the day ever comes where he 3D prints an actual physical janky, I want the first one. That way I can hold it up and shit. The very first janky of the year, the first jankies was just me putting an eggplant with sauce on the side of it. That was all it was. See, once again, this happens when you lose your main account, but I digress. I have the video. It was literally just me putting an eggplant and some sauce next to it. That was the first janky. That was the very, ask Angry, he'll tell you, every video I made for December 30th and 31st of the first year of the Jankies, which was 2021, I put it was a goddamn eggplant emoji right next to a bottle of sauce. That was the first janky. Angry said, that looks disrespectful. Hold on a second. And Angry came up with the first janky picture. When y'all see that picture of the guy, the statue holding the eggplant, that is all angry. That is the angry IT nerd. He said my jankies look janky. He said my jankies look janky. And I was like, I can't even argue with him because it's dumb. I'm like, this does not. He said it was offensive to my sense of service. Angry was like, if you do that shit again, do it again, Thomas. I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. Thomas, do it again, Thomas. He said, God damn it, if you don't get a statue of something, if you don't get a damn statue. I'm like, I ain't got no damn statue. I just know shit's janky. And he's like, don't worry about it, fam. I got you. And sure enough, he came up with the first janky picture. He's also the one that came up with the My Name Caesar bitch award. Because Caesar is the terroristic squirrel that used to terrorize me in my old house. Angry's like, that squirrel, because the story is, again, this is what happens when you ban my main account. You lose a bunch of shit. But I got an entire playlist of just me versus Caesar. Caesar was a badass. Therefore, the first My Name Caesar bitch award was a squirrel holding up the middle finger. That's all Angry. But now, Angry is about to start metal casting, 3D printing, an actual janky that looks like an Emmy. I'm just no, I take that back. It's Emmy-like. Witchy, you know what? I thought about a couch of the year, but J.D. Vance would be like the Daniel Day-Lewis of couch of the year. Like every year. No matter what he did. Listen, hey, Unafraid, I was going to whoop his ass. We actually do need a full neck. It's just a throat. It's just a head with a long throat. Call it the full necky. For liar of the year. For bullshit liar of the year, we need a full necky. God damn it, we need a full necky. I'm telling y'all right now, I don't know who would win the full necky this year. The field is thick, know what I mean? Thick. The field is thick. Who gonna win the full necky? Both of them. Huh? Both of them, bitch, you heard me. Both of them. BOTFM, bitch, both of them. Teddy, the older millennial award. Hey, it would just be a drunk leaning. Oh, shit. Witchy, do you remember when I told y'all that damn squirrel had sex on my goddamn back porch? Why does nobody believe me when I tell y'all that? That goddamn squirrel was getting it in on my goddamn back porch. Sitting there drinking coffee. And I just got to watch a terroristic squirrel basically
swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
Goddamn squirrel was about that action, goddammit. Could be a rating, full necky, half necky, no necky. Ooh! Michael Pruitt. Hey, Angry, I hope your ass is taking notes. Thomas, sir, not the squirrel again. All right, so what I'm gonna do, hey, Witchy, I'm not Witchy, but Wolfie, let me get to that in a sec. Hold on. So I'm gonna play this ad. I want y'all to listen very closely to this ad. Tell me if this shit sounds realistic. Hence, this is a full necky ad. But take a listen.
I
Come on now.
grew up in the projects Keisha Lance Bottoms abandoned. When the city needed her, she let Atlanta burn. It's not complicated. If cops pull you...
Hold on. Let me start this again because I don't think y'all heard that first part.
I grew up in the projects Keisha Lance Bottoms abandoned. When the city needed her...
That man said, he grew up. He said Him said he grew up in the projects that Keisha Bottoms let go. Come on, man. He grew up. Keisha Bottoms is the woman I guess is running against him. This man talking about he grew up in the projects that she abandoned.
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
But that's not even, you know what? While I'm already here, I'm looking, the ad that I'm talking about, because my wife saw that one. That's the one my wife saw while my black ass didn't see it. Here's the one that had my ass in tears while I was elevated. It's called Christmas. It's called Christmas. Please listen.
I spent Christmas Eve alone in a children's home. When I woke up, a Good Samaritan had left me $100. Unlike career politicians,
Pause! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Pause! What is that?
Yo, let me see if I understand this correctly. Morning, Mary, I saw you, love you. Let me see if I understand this correctly. Hey, what's good, man? What's good? So let me make sure, wait. Let me make sure I understand this correctly. This man grew up in a children's home. He grew up in a children's home. And a Good Samaritan left him $100 on the nightstand. I'm gonna play it again so y'all can hear it.
I spent Christmas Eve alone in a children's home. When I woke up, a Good Samaritan had left me $100.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
You mean to tell me you grew up in a children's home? A children's home. In these projects that your ass supposedly lived in that this black woman left, right? Those projects. So you grew up. You grew up in a children's home in the project, and somebody left you $100 on the dresser overnight during Christmas in a children's home in the project. And it was still there? Look at Mary. Mary mad as shit. Mary Greenberg is now pissed. She's like, as a foster child, nobody left me $100. Oh no. Listen, Stars, as a former kid of the system, I can tell you they don't put foster kids in the projects, and this effing angers me. It should. Somebody left you 100 bones in a children's home in the projects. And Michael Pruitt's like Trump did it. I'm mad that this story didn't end with, and the kids beat my ass for the $100. Like, sir, who you lying to, dog? Who are you lying to, sir? Who are you lying to, sir? Sir!
Whose goddamn white baby is that?
Let me tell y'all something. You're never alone in a children's home. There's always kids around. Always kids around and people that steal money. Are you kidding me? Thomas, I just watched the ad separately, and that was my first thought that went through my head was, okay, who in the history of flour left their goddamn mayo jar in the sun? Like, and it's not like Rick Jackson is a young man. Rick Jackson's older than me. And you're going to tell me that this Depression era looking son of a bitch right here. Oh, I'm trying, Jesus. I am trying, Rao. I swear for Rao, I am trying. So the story is Rick Jackson, an old white man, grew up in a children's home in the projects that his opponent abandoned. Listen, Star's pissed. Star's pissed off. Mary's pissed off. Anybody who's ever been in the system is mad than a mug right now. Somebody come get their peepaw and get him the effing moonshine before I catch an effing charge. Listen, Star is like, somebody, but I'm about to catch a case. She about to catch a case. So let me make sure I understand this correctly. I swear for Rao, I'm trying. When I saw this, I was dying. I rolled over on my very attractive, beautiful ass wife with tears and not vomit, but drool coming out of my mouth, because that's how long my mouth was open while I was laughing at this shit. In the words of Mr. Nancy, let me paint a picture. Rick Jackson, who looks to be about 70. I don't know how old he is, but he looks to be about 70. Grew up in a child home, in a children's home, where he said he was alone. That must have been the lone. How are you the only child in a child home? Like, bitch, it's just a home. Yes, Jack's mom, you missed the couch. Jack's mom with the $5 super chat.
Donations.
Coming in.
Donations. Gifts. Gifts.
Okay. So again, Rick Jackson is 71. Rick Jackson's 71 years old. This man is 71. Uno, dos. He is 71. So Rick Jackson, who is 71 years old. Somehow, Thomas, I got another one for you. When he said I grew up in the projects, I was like, I was this close to saying, you mean Project 2025? I'm painting this picture. Let me paint this picture. All right? Let me paint a picture. Rick Jackson, who is 71, grew up in a children's home alone in the project. Oh my God! This white boy, this is a white man. This is a white man. White man grew up as a white boy in a children's home alone in the project. Now, sometime during Christmas Eve, Rick Jackson, 71-year-old, living in a child home alone, obviously, was left $100. He woke up the next morning. Listen, the man said it himself.
I spent Christmas Eve alone in a children's home. When I woke up, a good Samaritan had left me $100.
There are 2 other beds in the video that he stuck. If you go and look at the video, there are 2 other beds in the room. There are 2 other beds in the video that he's talking about. Somehow, a good Samaritan left him $100 in a children's home. And Andrew said, I'm 6'3", 225 of rock solid muscle and former heavyweight champion. He was left with $100 and no one whooped his ass and said, give me the bread. Exactly. I'm slow cooking this, baby. My brother in Rao, Mr. Moriarty, please stay with me. Professor, right here. Right, just stay with me. I am slow cooking this bitch. In the video that accompanies this goddamn story, there are 2 other beds in the room with him. 2, uno, dos, on the 2 damn other beds. And a good Samaritan left $100 American with a child in a group home. And it was still there the next morning. When I came home from basic and AIT in 1991, bro did not grow up in the project. Just Blues like, yo, son, he did not grow up in no goddamn project. I was like, nobody near group homes has 100 bones to randomly leave some male sapient people. Listen, Star gonna catch a case. Star gonna catch a case. Y'all better get him. Y'all better get him. Listen. Y'all better get him before Star does. Star's going to catch. Listen, Star's about to catch felony. She about to catch her first felony. In the video that he's talking about, which I swear folk got it for the white men. I'm having a real hard time trying to hear this. This man said he grew up in the projects, but he also said he was in a group home where somebody left him $100. And it was still there the next morning. Oh my God! And unless everybody in that room got $100, Rick was the only child to get $100. And if Rick was the only child to get $100, that shit's not sitting on this nightstand all night. I promise you that. Again, I have to continually say this. When I got back in 91 from basic at AIT, I had a bunch of clothes. For 90, 91, there was badass clothes. So much so that literally I wasn't in the house 24 hours before my little brother, the Saint, Rocky, had my clothes on going to school. I wasn't even in the house 24 hours. I was still asleep on the couch when my brother took off to go to school. And he had my goddamn clothes on. So for this man, someone who grew up in a big metropolis at his cologne, don't nobody leave some cash on a nightstand, especially when there are other kids there. Just Blue, I'm not ignoring you. I did grow up in the projects, and guess what? You can be removed. Show respect to get kicked up out of here, bitch. Sorry. My brother took my clothing. I wasn't in the house at 24 goddamn hours. And he had my shit on walking out the door.
Just bring the goddamn bread.
Bring the bread.
Bring us the bread.
So Rick Jackson is trying to tell y'all that he somehow, miraculously, you know what? Let's see. Angry, could you go over to Twitch and eject Osito Cuz Mr. Blue here? Because I'm not going to be what is a Mongol? What is a Mongol? Are you trying to call me the alien that Superman fights? Are you calling me Mongol? Or Mongol? Is that what you just did? Sir, you can't even insult me right. You're right. You're right, Magpie. It is a derogatory term, but it's also the name of one of Superman's greatest enemies, Mongol. You a Mongol? Are you Serbian? Yes, it is. It is. I know this. Because I know the whole word. What I'm saying, I look like a Serb. Man, if y'all don't go over to Twitch and get this bitch the hell up out of there before I lose my shit. Who is this idiot? Let's see. Who is this jackass? Get this sumbitch up out of here. That's what I'm saying. Are you calling me? Are you saying I'm Mongolian? Because if you're trying to say what I think you're trying to say, no. Why don't you spell it? I tell you what. I'll let you insult me with it if you can spell it, the whole word. A Mongolian. Do I look? This man asked me if I'm a Mongolian. Get this dude up out of here. Get this son bitch the F up out of here. You gotta go. Angry, get rid of the ass. Just get rid of him, man.
Check those Cito, cuz!
Who in the hell? What kind of bullshit is that? Oh, my sweet Aunt Fanny. Thank you. Yep, I see. Angry already on it. I'm a Carlos follower. Man said he is a follower of Carlos. Man, if you're
Check those Cito, cuz!
Get out of here. My sister's closing my wardrobe all the time. See? I'm finna lose my shit. Hey, listen. First off, Tracina, I would never let that shit be said. Not on here. I am Carlos. Oh, my God. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you hero worship too many goddamn people. I grew up poor, still am. I've had to put my mom and my younger sister's clothes because I can't afford my own. I've also raised kids in the projects in poverty. Good morning, Ashley, with your sexy self. If I come outside, you ain't gonna like it. Thank you, E. He called it. I swear for God and for other white men, boy. The aspects of hero worship. You know what I mean? This is the part. Hey, Chaos. One of Carlos's minions is here. Talk about come outside. Get your ass kicked in your damn head. What's wrong with you? Oh, my God. Okay. I gave the son a run on the weekend to see how his leg went. Unfortunately, became really sore, so unfortunately, we'll have to wait for him to have an MRI. In other news, tonight, I started training with the team I will play with, so I have officially started my comeback to Australian rules football. Yes! Wolfie out here trying to, like, Wolfie is literally out here doing the damn thing. Amanda has been a member of Ghost Claw Productions Radio for exactly 1 whole year. Come on. Oh boy, he was badass. You'd walk into the shed right next to the house, but I digress. I guarantee you wouldn't, but that's beside the point. Again, this is part of that hero worship shit. You could be anything. You could be anything you want to be online. But in the immortal words of Royce the 5'9", you can go in that booth and call me all kinds of names, but mother, you got to come out. People get on my goddamn nerves. This again, ladies and gentlemen. How you come outside? You can't get rid of me. We're outside on your front porch. Yes, I can. What are you doing? Again, this is what happens when you hero worship. I'm so damn glad y'all don't do that here. I am so goddamn glad. That is one thing I will tell y'all honestly. I am so glad y'all don't do that. I am so glad y'all don't do that. Because that would be goddamn annoying. I don't do hero worship. I'm not worried about that. I'm not. Because as always, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to take care of myself. But anyway, back to what the hell I was talking about, because I'm not about to let these idiots interrupt my show. Good morning, Megan. So, Rick Jackson grew up in the projects in a children's home. Mighty Merv in the building. Hey, you will never be beat again, Dredd. He grew up in the projects. Somebody gave him $100. It was still there. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we like to call bullshit. Bullshit. Hot bullshit. Bullshit. Pure bullshit. I start college in a couple of weeks. Harley's getting ready to go to college, baby. Harley is getting ready to go to college, baby. Oh, they're still back there, but that's cool. I can still see the stream. Well, bitch, keep looking. Keep looking. Anywho, Rick Jackson's story is what we like to call bullshit. Bullshit. Pure monkey shit. That's what we like to call it. It goes directly into what the hell happened this past weekend. Bullshit. Pure bullshit. What do I mean by pure bullshit? Well, let's all take a listen. Let's all take a listen. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Here was the breaking news.
A man charged a security checkpoint armed with multiple weapons, and he was taken down by some very brave members of Secret Service, and they acted very quickly.
Breaking news at 5 a.m., gunshots ringing out outside the White House Correspondents' Dinner in Washington, D.C. The suspected shooter has been identified as a man from Torrance.
Surveillance video.
Here's the problem I have with this story. This man showed up with no shirt on multiple weapons into the White House Correspondents' Dinner where the president, the vice president, the first lady, several members of Congress, several members of the press, they were all there, but a dude with no shirt on and a bunch of weapons was able to get past the checkpoints? Oh my God! What? Huh? You, wait a minute. Wait a minute. When they arrested this man, he didn't have on no shirt. So supposedly, and why did they take Mr. Lazy Boy out first? Star. Star just called that man Lazy Boy. Mr. Lazy Boy. So, I need y'all to understand something. I have worked the gate at a military base. Okay? I was the NCOIC. So I have worked the gate at a military base. So when we tell somebody, you're not coming in. On a military base, you got to have an ID. Hold on. Oh, really? Oh, it might actually be him. Hold on. You know what, Richie? The dude eating the salad was the real MVP of that night. Thanks, D. Man saw all that commotion, people ducking under tables and shit, and sat there and said, this Caesar salad's good than a mug. I ain't leaving. Shit. I come back, my salad warm. Now this Caesar salad is banging. This bitch got bacon in it. Listen, you don't leave a Caesar salad with bacon. I don't. Argue with your mom. Argue with your goddamn mom. Mary, Miss Greenberg, yes. Man said, yo, this Caesar salad banging. It's got shredded cheese. It's got egg. It's got this romaine lettuce, and they put bacon on it. Bitch, I ain't going nowhere. That man said real bacon. I ain't moving. It's the pussification of most of the men in that room. First off, hold on. Jack's mom with the $5 super chat.
Donations.
What?
Donations. Gifts.
They took the couch out first, the Lazy Boy second, and left with the wife under the table. Yo! Let's talk about Stephen Miller. I don't ever want to hear Stephen Miller talk tough ever again. If you don't sit your Nosferatu pussy ass down some goddamn where. Hey, E, you are more than welcome to troll back. You're more than welcome. Stephen Miller is a whole wheat toasted, mayo-infused bitch. Not only did he use his wife as a human shield, but then he gonna grab a titty on the way out the door? Come on. If y'all saw the Villain's View last night, y'all saw the picture. Stephen Miller is behind his wife, and the Secret Service is behind him. So you got two whole wheat bitches behind a pregnant woman, and then her husband is grabbing a handful of titty. What part of the game is this? Where do they do that at? Mary with the $5 super chat.
Donations.
Hey,
Donations.
Mary.
Gifts.
Mary, if you're in a situation like that, and your husband, you and your husband, he's behind you. He didn't grab the whole handful of titty. Are you not gonna hit him in the nuts? Like I think you would hit him in the nuts. Tristina with the $5 super chat.
Donations, gifts.
I wonder if Republican women know their place now after the men were whisked away and they were left to crawl out. I'm saying the same goddamn thing. I'm leaving. My pregnant wife is in front of me like she the goddamn shield. And I grabbed her titty. If you don't, my wife would divorce me at the door. He used his wife as a human shield and also felt her up. What part of the game is this? RFK Jr. left his goddamn wife. She was gone. Listen, Cheryl Hines is about to die. Cheryl Hines is about to die. They've been knowing their place. They're just so brainwashed they don't care as long as they're under the umbrella of the men. Nick come in, brand new. He's like the whole thing was staged. Yes! Melania Trump was left under the table. Oh my God! Melania Trump was left under the table. That's the first lady of the United States. And y'all gonna leave her ass up underneath the table? Y'all ain't try to get her out at all? You got Orange Oompa Loompa Cheeto Man, but you didn't get his wife? And if Melania is like, I still love my husband, bitch. Bitch. Your man left you out there to get blown away. Jack's mom with the $2 super.
Donations, gifts.
Chris, literally under the table. The First Lady of the United States was under the table. They got Fat Man Orange Man out of there. And left his goddamn wife underneath the table. If I'm the president of the United States, she's going first. If I'm the president of the United States, she's going first. She is going first. I may get popped for being the president of the United States, but the last thing in the world I'm going to be is the president of the United States and my wife got popped and I didn't. Oh, no, you grabbing her first. You're grabbing her first. Right? You got Kash Patel ducking. You are the director of the FBI, sir. Get your bitch ass up. Bitch, you are the director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Get your monkey ass up. Why are you? Oh my God. And then there's the one everybody saw. There's the one everybody saw. Erica Kirk in a wedding dress. Tell about she want to go home. I'm gonna say that again because I don't think y'all heard me. I don't honestly think y'all heard me. Oh shit, Twitch is already on it. Thank you. I need y'all. Listen, be safe, Mary. Love you. Kiss that husband. Kiss the kid for me, please. I'm gonna say this again. My beautiful coffee beans. Erica Kirk, wedding dress, fake tears. I just want to go home. Can I ask y'all a serious question? Why was she there in the first place? My brother Gambit's in the building. I need y'all to really help me understand. Why was that bitch there? Why was Erica Kirk at the White House Correspondents' Dinner? Is she a White House correspondent? Does she even have a media organization that would be a part of the White House Correspondents? Why was she there? Why was she wearing that dress? Why was she wearing that dress? And Tracina over here putting a picture of her crying, holding on to money. I don't want to play no more. I need to know. And then she cried about, I just want to go home. Bitch, you should have been home in the first place. Eric, you're right. Erica was there for Vance. You are not about to sit with the amount. Listen, if they were talking to people who knew nothing about security, maybe they'd be able to get this bullshit off. No, you were talking to people who are goddamn. How many black kids went to high schools with metal detectors? Don't all of us raise your hand. I went to a school with a metal detector. 3 of them, in fact. Actually, it was 4 because they'd have them on both sides and 2 in the front. Metal detector. Hello. They was catching people bringing in goddamn switchblades in a metal detector. That was an inner city high school. But you're going to tell me at the White House Correspondents' Dinner that has the President of the United States there, no metal detectors. Bullshit. Nick, I'm going to talk about that in a second. Bullshit. Bullshit. Horse shit. Or as the old colloquialism, horse pucky. Horse pucky. Bullshit. Bullshit. You gonna tell me that they had better security at the average high school than they did at the White House correspondent? Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Kissing my ass. Kiss my ass.
And after you hang me, kiss my ass.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is bullshit. It is, but they are playing in our face. Have security? Yes. Yes. We had a big ass light-skinned security guard. That some bitch was a linebacker for somebody. I don't know. Our goddamn security guard didn't have no neck. Man was just muscle and light-skinned in this. Hey, think of El DeBarge. Now think of El DeBarge on steroids. That's what he looked like. It's big for no reason. Big ass for no reason. And then we had an old black woman who was a security supervisor. Just, she was big as a black woman. He was just big, period. Hey, what you got in your pocket? Come here. I ain't never been touched that goddamn fast in my entire life. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am not one for conspiracy theory. I'm not. Okay, I'm not conspiracy theory dude. But you're not about to sit up and tell me that shit happened that way. A teacher from Torrance, California, decides that the White House Correspondents' Dinner is where you need to make a statement with no shirt on, and it just so happens to be the day that there ain't no goddamn metal detectors and shit in the building. Get all the F out of here. Get 3/5 of the F out of here. Oh my God. Cash Patel with a damn. So again, kids, my question to you is this. I know it's not Wednesday, but I have to ask.
Why?
Why? Why? And this is true. You can go look this shit up. Even MAGA, those hardcore MAGA people, are starting to doubt the assassination attempt in Butler, Pennsylvania. This ain't me. That's them. He was wearing clothes the Secret Service. Why would they strip him? Ew. Ew. Get naked, boy. Hey. Hey. Oh, get my shirt on, man. You're gonna give me buck ass. Allegedly, he booked the motel a year in advance. Bullshit. Bullshit. Hot monkey shit. Bullshit. He booked a hotel a year in advance. Kiss my ass. Kiss all of my ass. Kiss all of my goddamn
And
ass.
after you hang me, kiss my ass.
No.
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
No. The guy was hired to storm the event, had an IDF shirt on, that's why it's half naked is what we believe. No. Okay? Let's just start with the biggest obvious reason why stories like Rick Jackson and his mythical Project Living group home where $100 just happened to miraculously stay there. And this bullshit. This is why this is happening. Okay? The Republican Party is bankrupt. The Republican Party is bankrupt. They're bankrupt. They have not had an idea. Goddamn, a good one. They have not had an idea since 1980. There's always a variation on the same two themes, kids. Tax cuts and deregulation. Tax cuts, deregulation. Tax cuts, deregulation. They have literally made an industry out of culture war cottage. They have made a cottage out of culture war issues because the only two ideas they have suck. This man had a manifesto. A manifesto. They always got a manifesto. Every one of them. Every one of them. The problem is, and I'm telling y'all right now, mark my goddamn words. I give it 3 months. You will not hear about this man again. I give it 3 months. I give it 3 months. I give it 3 goddamn months. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is what happens when you have an ideology that does not have any ideas that help the American population. None. Understand something. If I walked up to you and said, hey, I'm running for office, and I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut the taxes for rich people. You know the ones that you work for? Yeah, I'm going to cut their taxes. I'm going to cut all of them. I'm going to make it harder for you to get into a house. I'm going to make it harder for you to get a job that actually pays for you to take care of your family. I'm going to make the air that you breathe toxic. I'm going to make the food that you eat toxic. I'm going to make the water that you drink toxic. And to top all that off, I'm going to force you to follow my religious teaching. You wouldn't vote for that dude to catch your goddamn dog. We got a month. We got less than a month. We got 3 months tops. Less. They are not going to talk about this man. But they have to do shit like this. And the fact that our media has never truly called these people out for what they actually are. For what they actually are. They don't have any good ideas. They don't have any ideas. Okay? None. The problem with American politics is we know this about the right wing. We know this. The Republicans have not had a good goddamn idea or an idea of any kind since Ronald Reagan. And every Republican that has followed past Ronald Reagan has all had the exact same two ideas: tax cuts and deregulation. It happened on the local level. It happened on the state level. It happens on the federal level. This is a perpetual problem. What George Herbert Walker Bush called voodoo economics is the only thing that the Republican Party can stand on right now. And we would be in a better situation if we did not have another party, which is the Democrats, who seem to believe that the only way to get to the people, being white men, rural white men, is to capitulate to shit like this. It is to capitulate to shit like this. This is why John Fetterman pisses me off every time I see him. This is why Joe Manchin made me literally want to go to West Virginia to put paws on. This is why Kristen Sinema is currently embroiled in a scandal in North Carolina where her ass was having sex with a dude who was a political officer and with a wife and kids and shit. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not about to believe that bullshit. I cannot do it. I'm a smart ass man, and I know for a fact I know bullshit. You can't sell me the latest batch of bullshit, bitch. I know the prices of this shit. Okay? Who exactly is served with this? Who exactly is being served for this bullshit? Who's being served by? I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. If you're in the United States, this is going to hurt your feelings, but you need to know. Your ass is about to pay for that ballroom. Love you, Bella. Be safe out there. You, me, and every American taxpayer are about to pay for a ballroom none of us will ever be able to get in. We are about to pay for a ballroom none of us will ever be able to enter. And the next president, which I'm sure is going to be a Democrat, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be Gavin Newsom, will let that shit stand. Why? Because it benefits them. We're going to get a Palantir-sponsored, AI-infused bunker underneath that ballroom. The White House is our house. Whether you live in an apartment right now or whether you live in a home, whether you're renting or buying, you have keys to something that when you open it up, you can go in, you can shut it, you can lock it. You can you can paint the walls, you can put up wallpaper, you put pictures up. You have a stove and a refrigerator and things of that nature. That's your home. Because you paid into it. Whether you're renting or buying, you are paying every month, you pay something for this house. It is the exact same goddamn thing with the White House. We, the American citizens, have paid for that house year after year after year. The Republican Party under Ronald Reagan came in with this idea that government is ineffective and it does not work. And then they turned around and did everything they possibly could to make that shit true. Morning, Tiny. A light-skinned black man with guns at a MAGA event, but somehow he got past all that security. Yeah. Thank you, E. Thank you. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna bring up Professor Moriarty in the UK. Y'all getting the same grift. Y'all are getting the exact same grift. Right now, Palantir has a £300 million contract with NHS. National Health Service, the thing that the UK was able to brag about because it was affordable health care. Palantir has a contract with the UK government. Y'all about to get hosed. Y'all are about to get screwed sideways. You are. If you are listening to me in the UK, understand something. Your ass about to get hard dick too. You are. You are about to get the hard dick too. Because this, ladies and gentlemen, is what happens when capitalism runs amok. We want universal health care in the United States. We're never going to get it. We're not. One of the biggest frustrations I have with far leftists is that it's a revolution with nowhere to go. Have y'all ever seen the hell is that, Armageddon? When the guy's describing what happens with a firecracker, you light a firecracker with an open hand. It singes your hand. It blows up in your hand, nothing gets hurt. But if you wrap your hand around a lit firecracker, boom, you lose your hand. Right? We, as American citizens, continue to get our hands blown off because we continue to watch as the two major political parties in the United States do absolutely nothing for us. We're not the only country that this happens in. Italy, France, Germany, Russia, China. I'll put China off to the side for a second. Russia is ran like that. Russia is ran like that. This idea that the only people that can be in charge are the ones with the money. And do you think the Russian people are being served with Putin at the head? Hell no. 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 Again, I told y'all there are 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council. 5. United States, UK, France, China, and Russia. I've also told y'all all 5 of those are nuclear-powered countries. They're never going to war with each other. Y'all can saber rattle all the hell you want. America's never going to war with China because it's mutually assured destruction. It'll never happen. It will never happen. China will never go to war with the U.S. Russia will never go to war with France. France will never go to war with Britain. Britain will never go to war with the United States. The United States will never go to war with Russia because that is what is called mutually assured destruction. Every one of the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council all have nuclear weapons. Here's the question. All of them are ready for a war. None of them are going to have. How come the citizenry in several of those countries live so goddamn bad? Why? You got AI data farms that are going to drink up water and pollute the ecosystem in the United States, right? Right? But our roads and bridges look like shit. I know y'all have drove from one state to another one on the highway. How many times did y'all have to stop in rush hour traffic on a goddamn highway because of construction? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. How many of you right now are one bad medical emergency away from ruin, from financial ruin? Right now. We know Merv and Chris Lotus and Annabelle all have medical issues. I have medical issues. My left shoulder is effed up, but it is not effed up because of just tearing. It's effed up because I have a narrowing of disc in my neck. I'm going to have surgery. My only saving grace is the fact that I am a veteran. So when I do go get my goddamn surgery, the VA is going to pay for it. But let's be honest. Why can't all Americans have that? Why? Look at that. Michael Pruitt, who had a motorcycle accident, He is up to $792,000 in medical bills. But we get in a ballroom. Y'all see now what I'm trying to tell y'all? We get in a ballroom. We get in the ballroom. And how do you justify that ballroom? With the bullshit that happened this past week. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. We, the American populace, is not being served. We're not. We're not being served well. We're not. And it's unfair to us that the American people pay taxes and watch our money go to places that we're not really interested in going in. Do y'all know why they keep saying that? You know why they keep saying that Social Security is insolvent? Because they keep borrowing from it. When you cut the taxes on the rich and the billionaire class, that money has to come from somewhere in the budget. Guess where it comes from? Our Social Security. The shit we keep paying into. We pay our taxes year after year after year after year. Some of y'all watching this show right now, some of y'all listening to this show right now, y'all paid more in taxes than Amazon did. I said what I said. Right now, some of y'all paid more in federal taxes than Amazon, than Tesla, than Elon Musk, than Jeff Bezos. Right now. You paid more than they did. And get this, it's not even just your federal income taxes. Every time you buy something in the United States, there's a tax on it. Every time. Where does that money go? Where's that money go? Where's it go? Does it go into fixing them roads? Does it go into fixing them bridges? No, it doesn't. It goes into somebody's pocket. Alex Karp wrote that manifesto, and one of the things that he said was we need to combine technology with the military-industrial complex. Why exactly do we need to do that? Why exactly do we need to do that? Chris Lotus said that they're just now, he's getting surveyed for disability. Kim's had a transplant. My brother had a goddamn stroke. My little brother had a stroke and has been fighting for disability because he can no longer drive or work. But we got to feed the military-industrial complex. If we're not going to go to war with the other four members of the permanent members of the UN Security Council, then who are we going to war with? Who are we going to war with? Morning, Smoking Hot. Who else are we going to war with, kids? If we're not going to go to war with any of the four other permanent members of the UN Security Council, then who are we going to war with? Who? Who is the UK going to war with? Why do y'all need drones and AI-generated shit? Who are you going to war with? Russia? That's not going to happen. Why does France need a military buildup? Who are you going to war with? Why does China need to have all that military-industrial shit? Who are you going to war with? Like, when I protect my house, I can have a handgun or a shotgun. If I'm protecting my neighborhood, I can have a shotgun. If I'm protecting my state, I might have a goddamn M4. When you have nuclear weapons and you're continually buying new and new weapon systems, who are you going to war with? And you're right, proxy war. McLovin, I already gave y'all the couch. I might do it at the end, though. And while all of this is going on, while we're watching our tax dollars go to shit that we do not support, and watching it not go to things that we actually need, what are we getting? Bread and circuses. We're getting a somehow heavily armed man running into the White House Correspondents' Dinner, shooting the place up so that we can watch as everybody gets rolled the hell up out of there. Man, kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. You're getting spectacle and not service. You're getting spectacle and not concrete ways to make your life better. And it's not like you can't do this. It's not like we cannot do this. The will has never been there. The way always has. The way has always been there. The will is not. The will's not. Understand something, y'all. There was a guy who does things with solo cups. And he showed how much every other president besides Trump enriched themselves either before or after the president. And it was a little small amount, maybe 1 billion, maybe. Donald Trump is at $30 billion while he's been president of the United States. Donald Trump, his net worth has gone up $30 billion while he's been president in both terms. In one term, 1 year of one term, this man has made $30 billion. He is going to literally make us pay for a ballroom we don't want. And the way he's going to do it is to scare everybody into believing somebody wanted to pop him. Donald Trump is not poppable. The one thing I want is a goddamn blood clot, bitch. Let's go blood clot 2026, bitch. Let's go blood clot 2026. I've been saying this shit. I've been saying. You're getting fleeced. And you're getting fooled. That I need y'all to understand that you're getting fleeced and you're getting fooled. Why? Because they don't think you deserve better. Now, I do. You do. They don't. They don't. As hard as this is going to be for some of y'all to hear, the United States federal government, under Democrats and Republicans, do not believe that you deserve better. They don't. They do not. There's far too much donor money running around in Washington, D.C. to give a shit about your ass. They don't care. They don't. Thank you, Lisette. Donald Trump came up with a board of peace. A board of peace. And took 10 billion American taxpayer dollars and put it into this board. And then made himself president for life of this goddamn board. That means when he's out of the White House, he's still president of this board of peace. That's 10 billion of your taxpayer dollars paying for that shit. We are put into bullshit by outside forces. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to label Israel. I'm going to say Benjamin goddamn Netanyahu. We literally are getting fleeced, and then they want us to pretend like some shit happened when it didn't. I'm sorry. I don't give a damn how many think pieces the mainstream American news does. I don't believe that shit. I believe that shit was staged. I do. I believe the shit in Butler, Pennsylvania was staged because cartilage, let's all say it out loud. Cartilage don't grow back. Cartilage does not grow back. Your ear is made out of cartilage. The shit don't grow back. Don't believe me? Ask Evander Holyfield. He's still walking around here with a goddamn Spock ear because Mike Tyson bit him. Cartilage don't grow back. Not to mention, after this happened, the goddamn ineffective Secret Service allowed that man to stand his stupid ass up, blood on his face, which looked like a blood capsule, and do the with the American flag behind him. Staged, bitch. Staged. Staged. This is what you get rather than concrete evidence that the American government gives a goddamn about you. This is what you get. And then, to top all of that off, let's just call it what the hell it is. The American populace doesn't demand better because we're not that goddamn smart. We're just not. I'm a Gen Xer. Most of the people that watch this show are in that Gen X generation. We do have a couple of boomers, but even they are done with the shit. Okay? Us Gen Xers, we know bullshit when we see it. The people running the country right now are our parents. Not grandparents, our parents. They're in the same generation. Well, not mine. Mine are greatest generation parents. They are. And they have also survived the sort of racism that you end up seeing in goddamn Hollywood movies with an old black woman singing in the background and shit. Okay? My mother remembers Emmett Till, not as a story. She remembers it when it happened. Okay? My dad remembers it when it happened. Jack's mom with the $5 super chat.
Donations. Gifts.
Trump said in a 60 Minutes interview that he got up to see what was going on instead of going to safety. Again, this is why I know it was staged. This is why I know it was staged. I have a moratorium, and this is just my feeling about politics in the United States. No more boomers. I'm done. I'm done. No more boomers. I feel like Scarlet Witch in House of M. No more boomers. No more. We have fought your fight for over 40 goddamn years. We're done. Okay? It is time for y'all to walk y'all ass off into the sunset. It's time to go. You got to go. It is time for you to leave. It's time. You got to go. You've got to go.
You need to leave.
You got to leave. You've got to leave.
He's got to go.
Because we have had enough. We have had enough. See, look, Wolfie said, I'm a millennial, even I know bullshit when I see it. We've had enough. We have had enough, ladies and gentlemen. The 60s are over. Y'all had a chance to do something great in the 60s. Instead, you didn't. Okay? Why should every generation behind you have to suffer for your own goddamn mistakes? It wasn't our damn fault. Y'all had a chance to change the world. You didn't. It's time for you to walk your ass off into the goddamn sunset. Bye-bye. See you later. Time to go. It's time to go. And the reason I can say that is this. Nothing is going to get fixed as long as we have boomer mentality throughout the world. Throughout the world. Keir Starmer, the UK Prime Minister, how old is he? How old is Keir Starmer? So somebody check that. How old is Keir Starmer? How old is Macron? How old is Putin? How old is Xi Jinping? You see what I'm saying? I think Macron is the youngest one. I think Macron might be the youngest one out of all of them. But how old is Keir Starmer? How old is he? The Prime Minister of the UK, how old is he? Because I can guarantee you, the Labour Party and the Tories in the UK are filled with a bunch of boomers. Boomers. It's time for them to go. It is time. Y'all made this bed. Now it's time for you to go to sleep. How the hell is it that the least effective politician in the history of the United States has had 2 assassination attempts? Like, killing him, you would just be practicing, bitch. Killing Trump would be just like practicing. Nothing's going to move. Keir Starmer is 63 years old. Boomer. Boomer. Boom, boom, boom. How old is Putin? I guarantee you Putin's in his 60s. Xi Jinping is in his 60s or 70s. I think Macron is the youngest one out of all of them. How old is the Kerry up in Canada? It is the boomer ideals that have gotten us to where we are right now. A generation that, the greatest generation, as effed up as they were, because there was a whole lot of racism and bullshit involved with the greatest generation. We're not going to sit there and lie. But they raised these kids. Putin is 73. 73. The greatest generation raised these boomers with this idea that the world belongs to them. Macron is 48. See, I told you, he was the youngest one. They raised them with this idea that, the world belongs to you now. The world belongs to you, and you guys got... Carney is 61. Boomer. Over and over and over again. And what was it that defined boomers during the 60s? Assassination. Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, Martin Luther King, Robert F. Kennedy, John Kennedy, John F. Kennedy. The Irish Prime Minister is 37. And I guarantee you, the Irish Prime Minister is coming in with new, better, and more effective ideas. Gen X, the generation I belong to, have seen the worst of what the boomers can do. We've seen it. Not just the best, but the worst. We have seen it. Are we cynical? Yes, yeah, we are. We are. We're very cynical. But we have a reason to be. Because all of the shit that y'all are suffering through right now, those people are our parents. Xi Jinping is 72. There is no forward progress. There isn't. There's bread and circuses. There is overabundance of bullshit all the way around. We continually have to fight the hippie versus hard hat battles all over the world, and the Gen Xers are sitting there going, y'all told us this shit when we was kids. We didn't care then, we don't care now. We don't. We do not give a shit. We know that your words are hollow. We know the reason y'all listen to things like the Rolling Stones and Fleetwood Mac is because you were trying to remember a time where you actually had the world in your hands and you goddamn blew it. You blew it. You had everything and you squandered it. Because the moment a little bit of diversity showed up in your life, you ran in fear. Remember, this is the generation that had separate water fountains and separate bathrooms, but their asses out here trying to tell us about bullshit. Are you kidding me? Hey, I'm with you. I'm not talking shit about The Rolling Stones and Fleetwood Mac. I'm not talking shit about any of them. The Beatles, none of that. I'm not talking shit about them. I'm just showing them. The music they listened to was about revolution. The music they listened to was about revolution, about changing the goddamn world. And then they didn't. When power was handed to them, they didn't use it. They abused it. They set up the systems to benefit them and then shut everybody underneath them out. The first group they shut out were their own goddamn kids. The reason Gen X is so goddamn cynical about everything is because these people taught to us like, yeah, the world's gonna change. And then they turned around and as soon as a black family moved into the neighborhood, they started acting like they ain't got no goddamn sense. Boomers were shaped by violence. The tumultuous natures. What would an AR-15 really do in that situation, Thomas? I don't know, E, but I'd have one. They were shaped by violence. They were shaped by war. And they were shaped by people fighting against war versus people who were okay with it. We're talking about a nation, we're talking about a generation that was defined by Watergate. When the president of the United States lied to their ass to their face. They were shaped by watching JFK get his goddamn head blown off. They were shaped by listening to the stirring speeches of Dr. Martin Luther King and then having their parents call him a nigger. I will never forget the first time the CEO of ByteDance, Shou Chew, went on to Capitol Hill. And I don't know what that congressman's name was, but he asked probably the dumbest goddamn question in the history of questions. Does TikTok affect the goddamn Wi-Fi? Hold on. Y'all remember this?
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Huh?
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
That was a question asked by a GOP congressperson.
Mr. Chu, does TikTok access the home Wi-Fi network?
Representative Richard Hudson.
Only if the user turns on the Wi-Fi. I'm sorry, I may not understand the.
So if I have TikTok app on my phone and my phone is on my home Wi-Fi network, does TikTok access that network?
It will have to access the network to get connections to the internet, if that's the question.
Is it possible then that it could access other devices on that home Wi-Fi network?
These people are making laws for us. I just need you to know. Michael Pruitt said, all this shit started when they got rid of Mayor McCheese at McDonald's. Sir. You have white men that are long past their years of, or should be long past their years of making babies, telling women what they should do with their goddamn bodies. Can you imagine somebody's grandpa asking you about your uterus? Here you are, a young woman trying to, feed herself and clothe herself and put a roof over her head, and you got to go to Capitol Hill to hear a man who is old enough to be your goddamn grandfather asking you about reproductive health. Your reproductive health. Your reproductive health. Excuse me? What? Excuse me? Why am I talking to you about my goddamn uterus? What the shit? Thank you, Star. Same fool that asked him, a Singaporean, if he was a Chinese operative. Here is 63 years old. We have men and some women. I'm sorry, Marsha Blackburn looked like the crypt keeper before the rot. Like that, that bitch hair bothers me. Marsha Blackburn's hair bothers me. The uterus is, hold on, here's one. Hold on. Watch this. This is a sitting senator of the United States that was asked this question. What are the three branches of government?
Marsha. Of course, Tennessee's senior senator, Republican Marsha Blackburn, announced her candidacy for governor Wednesday morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's her running for governor. Let me see. I gotta find it because y'all will never believe this shit. This came out of her mouth. Oh no, all it has is her running for governor. This is the times we live in, where a candidate for the governor of Georgia can tell you a blatant ass, unfactual goddamn story to try to relate to you. I grew up in a group home and they left money around and nobody robbed me or beat the shit out of me for the money. Like, come on, dude. This is the times we live in. This is the times we live in. And quite frankly, I'm tired of it, to be brutally honest with you. I'm tired of it. I did not bat one single goddamn eye when that shit happened this past weekend. Didn't bat one then, I ain't batting one now. I don't care. Kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. That shit was fake. It was staged, and I don't give a damn. I don't. You know what I care about? I care about you being able to take care of your goddamn family, not about a damn ballroom. I'm sorry. I don't care. People want us to just sit and take this shit. The rehash of the 60s part 2. Donald Trump is so important that somebody wants to take his ass off the census. Dog, his diet is doing it for us. What are you talking about? We don't have to assassinate him. His diet will do it for us. That man's heart works harder than anything in the United States right now. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Kiss my ass. I don't give a shit. That man's heart right now is the hardest working organ in the United States. You ain't got to assassinate him. Just keep feeding his ass cold chicken and cold goddamn mashed potatoes with cold gravy. Dog, his ass is going to be looking at, well, the Boat bird has been screwing up here lately. Like, the Boat bird just keeps missing. You know what I mean? Come on now, Boat bird. You got one job, dog. That man's heart is out here, is out here working like a mug. That sumbitch is working like a mug. Nah. My hell, you over there gargling with damn salt and mouthwash because she's going ready to sing. You gotta, come on now. RFK Jr. is an addict. I would not be surprised if that man still ain't doing heroin. I said what I said. I don't care. You're going to get mad at me? I don't give a shit. Want to prove me wrong? Bitch, take a drug test. RFK Jr. is still on that shit. He on that dope. Because there's no goddamn way in hell this man, he don't look healthy on a regular basis. Y'all heard that man talk? Do I have to lie about RFK Jr.? Do I have to lie about RFK Jr.? Do I? Do I have to lie about a man that sounds like this?
You have done among the many that you described in your testimony. In that context, in your testimony, you identified nutrition as a bedrock of health and one of the primary levers for treating and preventing chronic disease. You also emphasize that it's imperative for our nation's healthcare providers to be equipped to incorporate nutrition into patient care. Securing commitments from more than 50 medical schools to provide at least 40 hours of nutrition education is an incredible start.
Big Pharma makes billions of dollars in.
That man sounds like an engine turning over. That's what the hell he sounds like. That man sounds like a Model T right now. That man sound like a model. If you had a Ford Model T right now, that's what it would sound like. It would sound just like that. It would sound literally just like that. That man, come on. Come on now.
You have done among the many that you described in your testimony. In that context.
That's in a mic, man. Man, sound like he masturbating and shit. What the hell? That is the Secretary of Health. The man that sound like what would happen if you bought your Darth Vader from Temu. Yes, Tiny. That wasn't even him breathing. I mean, wasn't even him talking. That was him breathing. Secretary of Health, ladies and gentlemen. The Secretary of Education thought AI was A1 steak sauce. Are you out of your... I'm going to say that again because I don't think y'all ain't feeling me. Y'all are not feeling me on this Misunderstandings and Furniture Moving Monday. The Secretary of Education thought AI, artificial intelligence, was A1 steak sauce. Oh my God! The director of the FBI is a drunk. The secretary, the head of the FBI is a drunk, chugging beer and shit.
I've seen a lot of this jibber jabber about Cash's latest fiasco, calling him J. Edgar Boozer, Johnny Walker Patel, and my personal favorite, Patel's Cash and Carry Me Home, I'm Blacked Out. But no one seems to be getting to the heart of the issue, the why. Why is Cash the way that he is? So I've done some light research building an FBI type site.
J. Edgar Boozer. J. Edgar Boozer. Rach, get your ass in the corner. Rach, go to the corner. Sono is A1. Go over there. Man, Go over there. Rach. Go over there and enjoy a mimosa. Corner. That man's nickname is J. Edgar Boozer. The Secretary of Defense is quoting Samuel L. Jackson. The Secretary of Defense is quoting Samuel L. Jackson from Pulp Goddamn Fiction.
Tonight, we're looking into a story getting some buzz today. It claims Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth quoted a fake Bible verse from the movie Pulp Fiction during a Pentagon sermon yesterday. And it's basically true. Hegseth recited the prayer, which he said was given to him by the lead planner of the mission that rescued 2 Air Force crew members shot down over Iran. But the first few lines of the prayer were actually written by Quentin Tarantino and Roger Avery for Pulp Fiction. In the movie, Samuel L. Jackson's...
Yeah, did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all?
And I will strike down upon thee with great
did y'all hear that?
vengeance and
Like, I don't think y'all heard me.
They call it CSAR 25:17, which I think is meant to reflect Ezekiel 25:17. So the prayer is CSAR 25:17, and it reads, and pray with me, please. The path of the downed aviator is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men.
Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men.
Y'all, I'm not playing the rest of it because I'm not getting a YouTube strike, but that was the Secretary of Defense. Yep, that was the Secretary of Defense. That was the guy. That was the sec. Hold on. Okay, I was talking about J. Edgar Boozer is diabolical. No, it's not. It's quite normal. The Secretary of Defense quoted Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction.
Good night, y'all.
I gotta. This is what you get rather than competent leadership. This is what you get. And then there's the man at the top. 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 He's falling asleep.
17th of 17 agreements. This represents 86% of the branded pharmaceutical drug market in the United States. But anyone who knows us knows that we're not done. That's a milestone. It's not the finish line. And so we have 3 core objectives that are next up. Number 1.
Asleep.
Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. It's 4 o'clock in New York. For the sake of our 250-year experiment in democracy and the health and safety of our people, might it be high time to start managing Donald Trump's screen time? Before we try to answer that question, you should know this. Donald Trump appeared to have another urgent meeting yesterday with the back of his eyelids. It took place during an event on healthcare affordability in the Oval Office.
Listen, Nicole Wallace ain't shit, and I'm just... Nicole Wallace must be stopped. Nicole Wallace must be stopped. An urgent meeting with the back of his eyelids. Yo, hey, that's diabolical. That's nasty work. That's nasty work. That is. She said that in front of a microphone and camera where people can see and hear her. An urgent meeting with the back of his eyelids. That is diabolical. That is goddamn diabolical. Listen, that's some Hague levels. That's some Hague level shade. I say all that to say this, kid. Emergent meeting with the back of his eyelids. You can't miss what you got. Cinnamon, I'm not even mad that she did it. I'm not even mad that she did it. I'm just saying, yo, that's diabolical. But this is where we are, kids. This is where we are. TikTok is not going to allow me to say any of this on their platform. Why? Because Larry Ellison, who owns Oracle, and Oracle owns TikTok, is kissing ass to the man falling asleep in his chair. CNN and CBS are now about to be owned by David Ellison, Larry Ellison's son, and the company he owns, Skydance. Skydance, which put Barry Weiss in the driver's seat, and the bitch drove the car right in. How are you in the parking lot having 4-car pileups, bitch? What are you doing? You ain't even in the road. Bitch, you're not even in the road. Barry Weiss had a goddamn 12-car pileup in the parking lot. And we had to hear for 4 years, Sleepy Joe, Sleepy Joe, Sleepy Joe, Sleepy Joe, Sleepy Joe. Now we got Pope of all Trump. Like, you. And unfortunately, kids, I'm going to tell you a little secret. Gavin Newsom isn't going to fix any of this. Gavin Newsom and the Democrats are not going to fix any of it. They're not going to fix it unless we force them to. Unless we force them to. If you are a resident of the United Kingdom, it is long past time for y'all to say something. It really is. Now, imagine, if you will, what would happen if Barack Obama would have fallen asleep like that. Oh, he'd have been gone, Jamila. He'd have been gone. He'd have smooth been gone. They'd have got his ass up out of there. They'd have 25th Amendment his ass as soon as he woke up. Shab, be safe, brother. I love you. Have a great day. Have a great day, brother. If you're a resident of the UK, it is long past time for y'all to cut through the bullshit. When you hear Tommy Robinson and Nigel Farage and UKIP and the rest of them talking about illegal immigrants and shit, ask them why the hell is AI taking over National Health Service. Ask them that. Keep them focused. Like, hey, bitch, hey. Focus, bitch, focus. I don't give a goddamn about a Muslim praying. I give a damn about the fact that the universal healthcare system that is the envy of the entire world is being taken over by Alex Karp and Palantir, bitch. I need answers. And you need to start asking Tories, Labor, and whoever else, yo, what are you doing about this? There needs to be a goddamn uproar. If you live in Russia and you're tired of Putin, you need to say something. Yes, it does come with the specter of Putin taking your ass off the census. But the immortal words of goddamn Mr. Nancy, you already dead, asshole. At least die a sacrifice for something worthwhile. In the United States, we have got to stop accepting boomer business as usual. We got to stop. We have got to stop. I tell y'all this, and I've been saying this shit for almost 6 goddamn years. These people are our employees. Ours. They don't work for anybody but us. And it needs to be said more and more. I do not care what quadrant of the world you live in. If you have an elected politician, that bitch is your employee. I don't wear employee of the month merch, bitch. Panda, you ain't got shit to apologize for. You don't. You don't. But it is now time for us to say it out loud and forcibly, if have to. It is time for us to demand, as a whole, no more boomers and no more boomer bullshit. Sorry. If you didn't fix it in the 60s, you didn't fix it in the 70s, you didn't fix it in the 80s. Bitch, it's time for you to move. Sit your stupid ass down on the side and enjoy your pudding. Mitch McConnell is a walking corpse, still out here talking about women's reproductive rights. Make that shit make sense. Make that shit make sense. That man's lips look like he blew Papa Smurf. Bitch, sit your dumb ass down. Sit your monk ass down. I don't want to talk to you. I need you to either go get in the grave or go get in the bed. Either way, bitch, you got to go. You got to go. Get your punk ass on. We have to demand more of the people that want to get our vote. We have to demand more. Stop fighting on boomer terms. You want to fight on terms? Fight on Gen X terms. You know what Gen X terms are? Don't tell me, show me. Do not tell me a goddamn thing, show me. Retired to Florida, removed from the continent, and dragged in the middle of the Caribbean. Something. Like dead ass, it's time for us to stop fighting on boomer terms. Now, mind you, there are boomers that will tell you it's time to stop fighting on boomer terms. They'll tell you that. They will. I ain't got to say it, they will. Because everybody knows what is at stake. You feel me? Everybody knows what's at stake. Everybody. What's at stake is the future. We talked about AI on the show last night, right? I made no secret that I use AI to make music. I don't lie about it. I do. That's what I do. I use AI to make music. But I don't live my life based on it. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm a human being. I pay taxes. I live in this country as a veteran. I don't need AI to tell me what to think. I know what the hell to think. And I know what to do. The problem is we are all spectators in our own lives. And I'm sorry, this is a participation game. You have got to fight your ass off. It can no longer be about the idea that because they're older, they know better. A1, my bad, Rach. My bad. A1 steak sauce. It can no longer be about spectacle. Y'all gonna get some hate for saying it, but y'all know it's true. That shit didn't happen. That was a staged event. Y'all know damn well Ray Jackson did not grow up in some goddamn children's home where they left $100 just for shits and giggles and the kid survived to spend it. Y'all know damn well it's AI, not A1 steak sauce. You know that when you gonna pray for something, you don't use Samuel goddamn Jackson. And you know a drunk when you see one. You know a drunk when you freaking see one. It is not about whether or not you know that's a drunk. You know goddamn well Cash Patel's a drunk. You know goddamn well that Pete Hegseth is a drunk. You know these things. But now it's about saying out loud. It's about rejecting what the hell y'all see. It is. Tracina, I love you. Hydrate, elevate, self-love, and self-care. I love you all. Have a beautiful day on purpose. That is the good word from Miss Tracina. So I'm going to end this show like this. Stop falling for it. You're going to hear a lot of think pieces, and a whole lot of people going to hold a bunch of lives trying to say that this thing happened or it didn't happen. Reject it. Talk about what really matters. You know what matters? Jamila and Harley having food on the table and a roof over their head. You know what matters? Nana and DJ being able to go to the doctor and get the quality care that they need without them both going into bankruptcy. You know what matters? E and Panda over in the UK being treated like human beings and not idiots. And them being able to go into the National Health Service without having to worry about whether or not AI is saying because they're black or they're woman or whatever, that they don't deserve good quality care. What matters is Chaos being able to drive on roads and bridges that don't risk his life. What matters is Annabelle being able to get quality health care and live as a gay woman with a wife. What matters is Rach being able to live her life as a woman, not a fictional one, an actual woman based on the fact that she is a human being. What matters is Magpie being able to live a life where Magpie can achieve whatever she wants, where Tracina can take care of her sister, where Jamila and Harley can take care of Harley's little brother, Jamila's son. It's about dignity, not spectacle. It is about truth rather than fiction. And above all, it's about human rights, not the rights of those who want to pretend like we're not human. Every one of you listening to this show, every one of you watching this show deserve the dignity of being treated like a goddamn human being. RFK is on that $1.50 crack because that's an upgrade from the toilet seat Coke. That toilet seat Coke is nasty. It's about Wolfie being able to take care of his family. Y'all have to fight harder. Harder. Don't be afraid. It's scary. I know, because I'm afraid too. It ain't gonna stop me from talking. Don't give me a spectacle. Give me substance. Or get the hell out of my goddamn face. That's that, kids. That's that. As always, if you like what I'm doing and want to support, think about becoming a Patreon at patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. $3 a month. You can help me keep all this running. I think I'm going to start making new content over on Patreon rather than putting it on TikTok because TikTok ain't doing shit for me except pissing me off. Patreon.com/Thomas the Villain Bishop. Show is brought to you in part by Smooth California skincare products that will make you look and feel your absolute best. And remember, they're all natural. SmoothCA.online. Show is brought to you in part by Melanated Excellence, a celebration of the melanation. But remember, you don't have to be melanated to be a part of the celebration. MELExcellence.com. Show is brought to you in part by Something Black Made. Go to somethingblackmade.com. Check out the apparel that they have on their website. It's getting hot out there. You better go get your ass some shorts and shit. Somethingblackmade.com. Finally, the show is brought to you in part by W Energy. Little scoopful kickstarts your entire day. That's how I am able to do what I do. Type in Thomas Bishop for 10% off of your purchase. W.gg. Tazisms.com. Check out some of the weird shit they got over there. They got Percy the Pimpin' Possum and Cooter Biscuit merch. Just go over there. Tazisms.com. The Sound of Coffee shop is open, it's running, and it's piping hot. The Sound of Coffee, all one word, shop.fourthwall.com. Be limitless today. I love you. I am proud of you. Keep your chin up. They're waiting for your crown to slip. I've got your 6. That is the inspirational word from one, Miss Star O'Gwin. As always, once again, happy birthday to Can We Not with your beautiful self. We love you dearly. Please continue to be the light in the beans. What is it that we do and say every single day? I want y'all to know I believe in y'all. I believe in y'all in ways that you will never understand. Be kind, be positive, be authentic, be you. I love you all. Thank you guys for the condolences. I will keep you guys updated. Dry Snitching Records presents bricked up for justice to the fifth power. That is the loving word from Ms. Lyles. I believe in you guys. I do. I love the little community we have. I wouldn't trade this for all the tea in China, all the money in the world. The warm feeling I get from you guys, it sustains me until we are together again. And I hope it does the same for you. What is it that we say every day, kids? May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild, a proud, upstanding member of the Outcast Nation. And this has been one Misunderstandings and Furniture Moving Monday episode of what the hell? What the hellio? The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is the Taz Effect with the one, the only, the woman who sells the records around here, Miss Taz J. Tune in on these GCPR airwaves. I love every single one of you. It is my honor to do this for you. And don't ever think I don't remember that. As always and forever, with love in my heart, I say this. With peace on my mind, I give this. Oof! That man done shaved, showered, head ball. Girl, he's sexy as shit. And a tad bit of hair grease. I will see you all in the morning. We're going to talk about some trifling ass shit tomorrow. We're going to talk about cheating. We're going to talk about cheating them for Trifling Tuesday. If you got some cheating stories, save them for Why Wednesday Confessionals. Hey, no more sending me. If you got a effed up story involving sex or sexuality or some bullshit, save that shit for Why Wednesday Confessionals. Goddamn. Anyway, I love you guys. Be safe. Peace. I will see you tomorrow. I love you all. And don't you ever forget that. See you in the morning. Peace.